Force the issue out towards this ramp position. Flashes over. And it will be first face in from Dia and Co. Takes out that first kill on kressy, ENCE locking Sprout away from the ramp position. So a 5-on-4 game, first blood being drawn. No trade potential, and look at Doto, he's seen faveN. He wants a knife kill. You can see he's sitting there on that ladder ready to pop up at any moment, but forcing back. Spinx gets another kill back on faveN. Now they can try and strike allu with 2, Doto with 1, and ENCE. For the most part, it seems like they're relatively well coordinated. It's just the pistol and conversion. With the AKs coming out, we'll see how well they'll be able to deal with it, and Dia already opens things up. Dia's also going to get to position very early into the vents area. Smokes back, M4 sees ahead, takes it down. Sees Spiidi as well. That bomb is suppressed, and he's covered off against them here. Now CT's on rotation, will be in angle and trying to support from outside of the site itself. Finally, Snappi goes down, but allu with a trade, dropping that bomb. That might just secure the round right there.
Yeah, this round's pretty much done. Great flash coming in, and faveN's just stuck towards this Evo position. He's trying to get a couple of kills, could be up for a 3K, and now it's back to the 1 versus 1, but Spinx coming in at just the right time
towards the A play.
This is a nice split attempt in from main, just that single lurk from denis, but it's actually doto to find the first. Lots of kills coming back though, and the T side now started to open up. allu out from heaven, does find a response, but they're still down in the disadvantage, and Spiidi now deals with that AWP Snappi to try and clutch.
A 1-on-3 for him in the backstab. faveN reads it, domes him, takes him down. But the main concern is going to be the hit. Sprout still indecisive of where they want to play towards. Looking like they're going to rotate away from position. allu has found a shot through the smoke on denis, in fact, completely blinded for that headshot kill. And timer is still super low. The T's need to act. Smoke's about to clear. kressy does support allu, get it back to a 4 versus 4. But now they need to act. faveN right up against the shotgun. Gets taking him down. M4 spray lines up 2. Takes 1 damage under the second. Doto back on faveN. Up for the 3K and shuts out slaxz all the same. Spiidi now.
Lower bomb side, Spiidi at least getting that bomb down. You will give yourself that little bit of extra money. But Doto coming quick in from decontamination, but not quite swinging on the contact. Waiting to bait off of one another. Try and see if you can pull him out into the open, because Spiidi is quite defensive here into the 1 versus 1, and it's down to Dia out from rep. He's landed a tag shot. That info must come out.
4 HP for Spiidi, sees him close, and the USP is enough to finish off the job. Dia with plenty of time for this defuse, even without a kit. It's going to be a 5th to the board of the ENCE side. Well played there from him. You talked about him being on the scout at the start of the round, expecting him to probably be dropped an M4, but the scout's all he needed.
A little bit of the outside smokes coming in a bit quicker this time around. slaxz going very aggressive with the AWP, but Dia beats him to the trigger, out towards Team Red, finds that first pick, and he's aggressing for more, Jay. 5-2, drops that bomb as well, not quite a 3rd. He doesn't stop this guy.
Secret position as one player at credit card, and allu, who's played this position so far on the defensive, gets caught off for a headshot, gets away with half HP, 10 seconds. Are they going to molly him? No, they molly dark instead. A HE from Spiidi is the chance to strike, and that's round done. Snappi secured it for his team. Going to try to get the kill after time. No, Spinx just swings up and gives Sprout engagements. 5-on-2. Damage has been done to several, but they get away alive.
I think someone needs to put a bit of a leash on Spinx. Every time he's got aggressive in through Hut, he's just been punished by the T side. And maybe 2021 is the year of the Israeli players, Jay. It seems to be a bit of a breakout, at least in 2020. So we've got flamesy over on endpoint playing.
The fact he failed in that respect cost them big time on the ENCE side. Second to the board of Sprout from the back. Look, they have to rush forward, and they haven't got enough time to check all their angles and be as confident with these executions.
It's just simple Counter-Strike being played from the side of ENCE. Like, we saw a bit of aggression outside towards the beginning of that round from Dia, and then Doto just plays passive in through secret, starts to jiggle peek. As soon as he gets info,
desperate to get that frag. Spiidi will get Snappi, but Spinx can respond towards it. 4 versus 2, and now 1 as Spinx makes it a double, and Dia doubles up as
round that had so many complexions from ENCE. You had the outside play deep in CT spawn from Dia, and you thought he was going to get cut off on the player trying to get into heaven. No, that's not a chance. Spinx is somehow on silo. You've got a player coming out from secret. There is so much space and breathing room for ENCE. They're playing
up top. I think he suspects it. When's he going to catch Spinx? Will he be able to catch Spinx? No. allu from the other side shuts it down. And a fast play from Sprout, but again, don't have the confidence to check every single corner. That is what shut them down in that round.
They're lacking in the finesse, Jay. That's what it is from Sprout. Think of how many times we've seen multi-kills. Snappi getting a couple. Dia getting a couple, allu getting involved. We are seeing multi-kill rounds consistently from individual players from ENCE. I can't remember the last time a player from Sprout got 2 or 3 kills. The only one that comes to mind was when faveN got 3 kills on an ENCE.
What was that, kressy? You know they're outside. You must suspect they must be in main. But still, he didn't check the corner. Once again, a consistent problem for Sprout on these entries, so fast and loose, and not nearly the confidence to make it work. Last round of the half, and we're looking at, again, probably a 13-2 scoreline the way this has been going.
Yeah, Denis is going to be pretty annoyed at that one. He got 2 kills outside and pulled so much of a distraction, and it still wasn't enough to crack open that ramp room to get that bomb to the lower side. Sprout 2 rounds on T, ENCE 12 rounds on C in this round, and even faveN a fall. It's falling apart. Spiidi's now the last one left. This is beyond disappointing. An embarrassment from Sprout on their map pick, Jay. I don't even know what to say. 2 rounds on.
You get a very, very bad stance to be at here. Just want to contrast some of the numbers that we've seen from these guys. 3 players at a constant 9 on the Sprout board versus the lowest fragger of 8 for Snappi, and those.
slaxz has got it all to do. Can he somehow recover this round? At least try and do some damage. A 1v3 and ENCE. I mean, they're just not really peeking at all. That one player just baiting, just jump spotting out, getting that info from back silos. ENCE just don't need to peek out at all. Spinx taking a bit of an engagement, but allu peeking on his contact. 14 now for ENCE. And I think this is 9 rounds in a row from ENCE because, no, actually it's 8, Jay. Not quite 9, it's 8.
Still a lot of rounds in a row, considering that, you know, yeah, it's not looking good for Sprout, to say the least, at this stage. 14-2. A very one-sided scoreline here. 13 map points for ENCE. And 2 SMGs, 2 M4s for this buy up here for Sprout. I can't see a way back into this one, unfortunately, Dwag. I have a feeling round 18 will be our last. slaxz scene, spray through on Doto, a bit awkward. Can come through with a kill. Dia trades it nice and easy. Double up against kressy, a good spray. Reload, not caught by the SMG. faveN making a lot of noise. Dia now knows what's going on. Smokes back, camp plant safe as the decon door opens up. They tap it. Very short break. I have a feeling it might be a very short series.
Because ENCE are looking for the 2-0 to progress into the quarterfinals. And Spiidi's making a bit of a play to the brown horse, but gets back to return. Sprout unable to trade things. They're had a real big trouble with trying to get frags and get trades against this ENCE side. 2 players dropping in and dropping faveN as well. 5 on 3. 3 players crossing into the hands of Denis. He still can't man up a headshot. slaxz will get one, but Dia, allu, and Spinx simultaneously scouts on Sprout. Deagles for the long-range engagements. That one MP9 as well for kressy. And he actually finds the opening kill out of sandwich. It's Spinx, the first to fall. ENCE losing control at the very early stages of this matchup. deagle setting for Spiidi, the edge of the ramp position. Can't quite see where the T side are at, but still catches Snappi completely blind. Taps through. slaxz scout set back towards connector. Will miss out. It's shot in. Spiidi repositioning up high. The trust if he can try and support this man. Yeah, Sprout just needs to knock out over aggressive here. 5 on 3 advantage. It's a great start from them. allu's going to try and slow walk out from T-Con, but it's a scout towards the back green angle to find another pick for this CT side. ENCE just need to try and make their way into B.
Sprays through on Doto, can't get the player top of white. slaxz instead turns that scout onto another simple headshot, another simple kill. AK swap 2, or Galil attempted to swap 2 from Dia. But left alone, just trying to get rid of the rifle, tries to grab that AK and keep it away from CT hands. Keep alive in this series and keep alive in the playoffs as well. Fought real hard to get to this position, had to reverse sweep their way through the Swiss system. And the deagle Snappi will start things off. Dia following suit on kressy as well. So again, the hand cannons doing damage for ENCE. Sprout losing the man advantage. This is where things are really going to get difficult for them. 2 kills up for Dia. Spiidi trying to hold to the back lines, but slaxz will fall. Leaving.
Play, but no, doesn't overextend straight out to B. This now allows Snappi to get up close and personal. He can try and get close to the connector line.
Smoke and Kit here. His best bet is to go for the Ninja Diffuse, checking the back of oil, but didn't check it all the way. And
Fabas out to kressy and getting an M4 in return. Fast play coming out to the sandwich angle from Snappi. kressy just pushing forward to that smoke. Simple kill out for the in-game leader. Little bit of trades coming back and forth and a wide swing out from popdawg, but slaxz recovers with the AWP.
shot on Doto. Spinx starts moving in as well from Olaf. AWP re-peeking, can't see his man though. I think he has a suspicion though. Kept his eyes on that corner. It's going to be D that will be the main concern though. And finally, Denis will swing, get punished for it. Chance available as the back is turned to Ivy.
Peek into an AWP like that, and distractions pulled away, allowing the Ivy play to come through. Spiidi now turns it into a 1 versus 1. Spinx knows where he is, but it goes both ways. Does he try and go in for the bomb plant or try and fake him out?
Smoke onto the right-hand side of the site and peeking in.
It looks like the util's just coming over the top for a straight exi.
Scouts tapping through. Allu and Snappi. Nice frags, easy as Denis in the back line. Good catch off the low HP player, but faces into Dia with plenty of HP to his name. Simple spray and kill, and that forces Sprout to fall back out position. Saving
Record, Jay. And they look explosive, which is great to see, especially when you brought 3 new players into this team.
Force forward at T-Con area as the Spinx trying to push forward. See one player out the sandwich, smoke here. Second player up top, not quite seen. So Farmer can take that kill. Meanwhile, action towards the brown horse. See Snappi in with a frag against Spiidi. The deagle not able to go down at this stage. Takes the frag back for it and doubles up against Doto. That's a right
to the back of green without anyone knowing he's here. He's got to find a multi-frag though, Jay. He can't just find 1 kill.
Gets kressy, isolates that one. Frag draws attention away. That could be a bomb plant towards the B site if they can take down Spiidi. But I think it's coming in from the T-Con control instead, and the scout of slaxz. Perfect headshot. Seeing nothing towards B site makes him question whether it's going to be an A play, and indeed that is exactly what it is. And allu is creeping up, sees his man, does take him down. Molotov towards the back of the site. One player at popdawg and connected to worry about here. So how's he going to play this? Back towards the B site. He's got to get Spiidi again. Going to be a pretty easy kill at low HP. AWP at close quarters. Spiidi could shut it down and take a single bullet, but also a single mistake. Allu still quick scopes in and turns it to a 1-on-2.
Oh, on the ladder. That's a difficult shot to hit from allu, but unfortunately, the
Quick scope coming in instead. It does do damage to Sprout, even though it doesn't win them the round outright for ENCE, and well, you can see what that's bomb and CT control. But Sprout happy to sit in this common default position. It's a 4-1 split, favor to the A site. That
in certainly that portion of the game. A bomb plant going in, aggression coming through towards the train. Oh, Spinx somehow wins that fight onto Spiidi and brings an answer back into this situation, and he's still aggressive. He's not falling back and playing passive in this post plant.
CT is only just getting to connect to the Dia, taps up heads. The spray through not going to work against Denis, but he's flash blinded by Snappi, so Spinx can take the kill. All on faveN, a 1v2, and ENCE given B site control, given a chance in this round. faveN going to try equalize the scenario. He's got the kit in, no smoke down, flashes on 2, flash out towards Ram, not expecting heaven, defusing the bomb in full. Is Snappi going to swing? Just in time to deny it at the last second. Damage done to the ENCE side here. The AK still swinging out, looking for the kills. They dropped that bomb, actually a bit of aggressive from Snappi, and they can pay for it. kressy following suit. So check him out towards brown halls. That could be concerning. For the most part, though, the T side still leaning up to this A play. AWP in, takes out Denis. AK will start to swing. Dia gets a kill, doubles up on kressy as he drops off the ladder. AUG still sprays together, drops that bomb for a second time in the round.
Getting momentum, Jay. 4 rounds in a row going their way. Another eco has to endure here for Sprout. And Dia just playing with so much confidence. He was an absolute beast in the first map, and he's showing it again on the second.
Nicely done from allu as well to back him up and take down Denis out towards position. But kressy and slaxz to get 2 trades together. Doto responds to a 3 versus 3. Spinx on the back lines. Allu not ready for this. The deagle strikes big. And now D is left alone to get sandwiched in all the same. Spiidi turns the AK to
a lot of spam coming his way, just evading those bullets. And an aggressive sideline towards heaveN 2 from slaxz. Misses his opportunity, goes in for more, connects onto the second time.
big kill. Doto to fall. Suspecting that Snappi is also here as sandwich. The CTs bear down on him. Unable to get the kill in the end. He's allowed to sneak up. He's been seen there with a jump facing. kressy can capitalize. 5 versus 3. Looking so much better for Sprout here in these last couple of rounds. I mean, the confidence is missing, as you mentioned a little bit earlier on when ENCE got that previous round. Sloppy stuff from the CT side, but this looks like anything but. 5-on-2 gain, barely any damage on the CT side, and even more orb strikes from slaxz. Gets his 2k in. dycha left alone to drop to Spiidi, and a 6 to the border. Sprout.
In that last round means that it's a single AK, and even Doto's taken a little bit of damage early on.
Thanks for the deagle up. Spinx turns his deagle back in against the deagle pulled out by the rifle. Doto picks up an AK and turns it into slaxz as well. So 4 versus 3. Forced by faveN for round 15 to get a 9-6 half. Well, making it 2 players left as faveN is next to fall. kressy with a small gap to work within that smoke on the right-hand side. Bomb plant, not going to get denied. He had too late. Does get the kill on Snappi, but Spinx again there for the trade, leaving it all on Spiidi. 1 versus 3. By this CT side, they've got a flash for Spiidi that will try blind off allu. Spinx waiting for contact, sees them coming out, taps through, and he gets taken out. allu having to fall back here to the ground floor, sees several, all the players popping out of position here. Doto comes up with 1 frag to support the CT side, but the trade from allu is good to a 4 versus 3. They've extended out towards summit, 2 players tagged, 2 players falling, and it's Snappi left alone. 1-on-4 with the kit in play, no Kevlar though, and kressy shuts him down for it. Sprout with a pistol victory, and again, a much needed victory. Lillian first and foremost for kressy, and Snappi with the M4 ready to receive them all. Swing wide, 1 kill, 2 kills found, the bomb being dropped. dycha there to support it, so the AUG coming in pretty decently clutch. slaxz taking damage. The Spinx gets faveN, and the AWP just can't quite seem to find anything from here. 24 HP, bomb in the open, and no support to support him. It's out, it's completely siphoned off from his teammate back at T-Con, and this probably is going to be around for ENCE.
Oh, they even keep swinging too, just as the enemy is trying to back off. Sprout didn't even do a lot wrong there at all, Jay. No one goes down on that CT side. Ivy from Spiidi, I mean, he's already made quite a lot of sound, but it's just looking like it's going to be a B play from here.
Good shot from Snappi, opens up against Spiidi here towards Ivy. Once again, they're going to try and walk down this ramp. This could be disastrous, especially if allu gets another kill. AK Spinx lines up on 1 as kressy gets the trade. That's still 3 for 1. Oh, and allu, that's a shot. slaxz now left for doing an AWP play of his own. 1v4. allu's not going to let...
Ooh, pop flash.
AWP in so close as well for allu. Catches Spiidi!
Oh. And Spinx is now having a crossfire. 2 AKs at the B side of the city side.
Shock to the system as Sprout. Spinx playing anti-flash, gets the kill. Doto to support from the other side of the entryway, and denis in a 1-on-5 scenario. Can't even get a kill in this round.
Momentum. The Sprout needs 6 in a row to bring it to overtime. slaxz looking to go fast out towards T-Con, and
he is probably going to have a couple of troubles here. Sprout still down by a man. They're yet to find this trade, and they're passive enough that they won't. faveN goes in solo just as dycha peeks in. That's a secondary kill, and a 3rd man being found.
Oh, what is going on there from Sprout? They don't double peek, they single peek, and those are just some easy kills out from the AUG. Missed shot out from allu. Does allow a bit of an opportunity for kressy, but now Spiidi's alone.
Is all sorts of over here. Or trying to fire blind from Doto just to add extra insult to injury, but Spiidi in a 1 versus 5 goes down to allu in the end.